Hi ladies and gentlemen, good morning or good evening to everyone. Welcome to the Mainframe Guru YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss some mainframe interview questions which are asked in TSYS company. So first question is, we have one input file and this input file have multiple duplicate record like there is P record. So P record has multiple value. So what we need to do here, like if P has first value is 1000, P second value is 5300, so it will become 54. And if I would add one more value from P, so it become 9600. So we have to write one record, one record from the duplicate, and need to sum up the value, multiple value of that record in the output file. So same for the M. If you can see here, M came two time, like one time and two times. So it become 10,000. So its value is 10,000 in the output file. Okay, similarly you can see Q record and R record. So what we have done here, we have taken these record in the input file like P and 1000, Q 2011, like that. Okay, and I have written one job here, test job, and in this test job I am using the sort utility, and we have sort in input file is which contain this data. Okay, and we are generating the sort output file here with this name, and it has 80 byte length. And like I have used this card here, Tsys card, and in this I am using in rack field 1 comma 3, means 1 2 3, like 1 2 3 I am picking, like that only this. Okay, and next byte, like from this to this, I am considering it a numeric value. So from fourth position we have 5 byte data, numeric data. So we have written it in this format as SFF. It means it is signed free format. What does it mean? It means actually it contains the numeric data, and it can include the like multiple like separator, comma, and it can include decimal value, and there are more. So I have used here SFF, and we are doing it for the John decimal. So we have written here John decimal, and sort field equal to 1 comma 1 ch a comma a, like 4 means 1 comma 1. Why I have given 1 comma 1? Like we have to identify the duplicate record. So I have given like first position, and how many like byte I want to apply the duplication property like length. So there is one also. So I am like for checking the at one position we have duplicate record or not. Yeah, we have duplicate PEP. So it is used to find that and to sort the data based on the first byte of the file. And then I am doing the sum of the record which exists at the fourth position of 5 byte in the John decimal. You can see it. I am doing doing the addition for the duplicate, like from this position to it is fourth byte. It is fourth byte or fourth position. You can say fourth position. Okay, fourth position to o 5 byte, well, like 1 2 3 4 5. So I am doing here addition, and in the outright field I am like writing 1 2 3 1 from the first position to third byte of 3 length, and then from fourth to fifth I am doing like John decimal, then I am giving their edit, so I can give in that format. And if you can see here, I have submitted this job here. Okay, and it is completed with 00, and my job ID is this, and my output file contain this data. Output, this is my output file. You can see here it is dope sum. Okay, and so you can see this is output data, and we have job log also here, and this job log contain the card. You can see here also. Okay, and we have given the 8 record in the input file, and we receive the output record 4 after after removing the duplicate and doing the addition of the duplicate, doing the addition of the multiple value of the duplicate record. Okay, and second question is like same file exists, and in the output file you have to tell like how many time m come, m how many time m value come, like in the input time it come 2 times, so we should have 2, and p came 3 times, like first time, second time, and third time, so we should have 3 here. So for that I have written one like test job, and in the test job like we have to write this similar test job. In that test job we have to write like at the 11th position 01 01, like for the every character you can write 01 01 01, like it occurs one time only here, 01 01 01 01. And then in the sum field you have to write like at the 11th position it is 11th position, 11th position. So at the 11th position it has 2 bytes, so it's a 2 byte. So we are going to add the 2 byte, like for the like p, I will check p. Okay, 01 it came again, so it become here 02, and it came again, so it like it here become 03. So for the p value 03 will come. And so in the outer field you need to write the summing, add value here, like whatever value has been summed here you need to add into the outer field. You can see here at the 11th position of the output file, so it is 11th position, it is 11th position of the output file. So I am writing of 2 byte whatever we have added here. Okay, so you can see here like this is test job, and it is completed successfully, and it has generated this output file. And so this is our card which exists in the job logs, and it has also received the 8 input record, and we got the 4 output records in the output file. And similarly here you can see. And next question is like we have file 1. In file 1 what you need to do, you need to mask the other digit which we receive. Like if we have a digit more than 8 like credit card, like sometime we receive the statement, so first 4 byte and next last 4 byte are visible to us, or next other byte are like star, or you can say these are star, other byte are star, like for this 3 2 7 8 it is visible to us, or other are mask, or you can say it is hide, it is hidden from us. So we need to do like that in this question. Like if you can see here 8 1, so in this we have only one mask digit, so we have mask only one digit. And in this you can see we have also one digit only, so we have masked this. And so in this case we have, like in this case we have 4 so we have masked the 4 digit here. Like similarly we have to do for other. But if we receive like more less than 8, so it is less than 8, so we don't need to mask the digit into that like into that field or line, you can say into that line, into that record, you can say. And for that I have used the ice tool utility. In the ice tool utility I have like I have these record in the input file, and then I have used the temp1 temp2 and then output file, which will contain the our output record with the mask digits. And so I am copying like from input file to ctl1, then using ctl1 copying from in1, and from then from temp1 to temp2 using the ctl2 card, and from the temp2 to output file using the ctl3. So in the ctl1 we are converting that file to fixed to variable, and removing the variable length trailing record from the trailing space, you can it is space trailing space from the record. And then in the ctl2 control card. In this, we are converting it from variable to fix, and in this we are we have four byte, like we have the word descriptor. Okay, so we have the 4 byte word descriptor. So in that we have, like, we are starting from the 5, because 4 byte are fixed in the variable format, so we are starting from the 5 of 16 byte, and then we are giving one space here. You can see here we are giving one space here, and from the then 2 byte, like 1 to 2, what we are doing here, we are counting the length for the 2 byte. Okay, and but it is variable, so we have to subtract the 4 from the like length of the record. So we are subtracting 4 here, like with this it will come 20. Otherwise, if I will not give here this, if I will not give this, so I will receive like 20 here, like in place of 16 here I will add plus 4, it will become 13, it will become 20, it will become 13, it will become 16. So it will be addition, so I need to write the subtract plus 4 from the length of the this record. So after that, like we receive this, so we have to check the at the 18th position what is the value of the record. So like if I 80 at the 18 it is equal to 16, so we have to I hide the 8 character between, like first 4 byte will come like that only in output file, and last 4 byte will come like that only, similar, but we have to hide the 8 character. If it has, like it has the length, like this is, we have length 06, it has less than and equal to 8, so it will be right like that only, so we don't need to hide anything. If we have 9 character, 9 length of the record, so we have to hide the one character only. Okay, last first 4 byte and last 4 byte will be similar. And if we have 10, so we have the 2 character hide, and for the 11th we have 3 character hide, for the 12 length we have the 4 character hide, and if we have 13, so for the 13 uh, 13 14 and 15, so for the 13 we will have the 5, we should have the 5 here, and we should have here 6, we should have a 7, so we have that hide character, so we have to write like that. And after doing this, after doing this, what happened, we you can see here in the output file, we have the digit which are masked. Okay, you can see here which are masked, and when we have submitted the job, it is completed with 0. And here you can see here in the tool a message log, and we have the card also, now you can see here. And next question is, how do you identify whether some module calling is a static or dynamic? So identify the call literal, like if we are writing call and program name, it means it is static. And if we are calling, like if we are first we have the variable and we have moved the program name to the variable name, and then we are calling it, so it means it is a dynamic call. But in this static call we should have the no dynam of compiler option, and in the dynamic case we should have dynam and no DLL compiler option. And next question is, what is the use of alternate index? Like you can see, we have vsem file, and vsem file can consist of the primary key. So what can happen here, like if we don't want to access the vsem file using the primary key, so if we are accessing the vsem key from any other like field or any other column, so what happen, we have to read the file record. So to avoid that, we use the alternate index. Okay, internet index. So alternate index contain, like it has the it can have the duplicate record, and so we can access it randomly also using the alternate key. So for defining the alternate index, we use AIX and then name of the vsem file, sorry, we are giving here the AIX, alternate index, with which we are going to create the alternate index. Then in the relate we are going to give the our vsem file. Then we have the key, what's the key, alternate key. Okay, we are going to give that, and volume, use, upgrade, unique, you can give other parameter also, and the data parameter and index parameter also you can give. And the next question is, what is reference modification in Cobol? Actually, reference modification is used to retrieve or overwrite a substring of a final string. When you have a string and you can withdraw some substring from that, and we use this operator, and it's known as a reference modification operator. So like we have this string, and we want to select like starting position, how many byte you want to select. Like for example, we have this variable, and I want to select the guru only. So for that I can use the reference modification ws refer hyphen mode. It will start from the 10. So I will write 10, and it has 4 bytes, so I will write 4 byte. And if I can see this kind of output like guru in the output logs. And next question is, how would you perform inner join key in JCL? For example, we have this input file, to input file, and this input file contain the like department number, employee ID and name, and department number, and this contain the employee ID and salary. So I want to check like inner join. Inner join means I want to extract the data from the both file, or it should have match record. It should have the match record. And I am getting all this data in the output file, and whatever matching I am getting the salary for that employee ID. So for doing that, I'm using sort utility, then sort gnf1, sort gnf2, sort output file, and then for sort will copy, and then first join key file, second join key file, and what's the key I have chosen here. I have chosen 1 to 5, and I have to choose 1 to 5 in the both file. So in the reformat field, like I want to select the 1 to 30 byte from the file 1, and from the file 2 I want to choose the only salary, so I will select the from the 10th position of the 5 byte value. And next question is, how can you do this in Cobol? Like we have the key 1 and field 1 in the first file, and key 2, field 2 in the second file. So like I want to whatever matching, like we have the 1 so 1 employee ID is matching here, you can see 1 value is matching here, key is matching, key 1 is matching with the key 2. So I have to write the first full key, like first full key, and then with this I have to write the field 2 of the file 2. So you can see I have to do like that. So for similarly we have to choose the gnf1, gnf2, and we have to use the sort utility and sort out. So this is our first file, and this is our second file, and in this I have chosen this key 1 to 4, 1 to 4 byte, and then from the first f1 I am choosing the 1 to 10 byte, and from the f2 I am choosing only the field 2 from the fifth position of 6 byte. So you can see this is our input file. Okay, and this is our output file, and this is our card what that we have used in the JCL. Okay, and next question is, what is difference between PSB and PCB? PSB is program specification block. It can consist of one or more PCB, that is program communication block. And whenever an application program need to access a new segment on an existing database, or whenever it need to access a new database, like whenever we require to access the PCB, whenever we require to access the PCB, it means we are accessing the database, new database, or you can say old database, means whatever type of database we can access here using the PCB. Like we have like here company database, so we can access using the PCB. So for that, if we are altering the new database, we are using the new database, so we have to change the PSB. We have to change the PSB. And so you can see here there is one structure like company code. So this is our root. So what can we do? We have the segment M, and in this we have the name company, and it has the parent 0. It means it is root. And then we have the company code field here. You can see here it is company code field. So we have item sequence comma u and byte and start and type. And next segment is project, and it has parent company. So you can see here this is our project segment, and in the under project segment we have the project code field. Okay, you can see here. And another segment we have bench, and it has also parent company code. You can see it has also parent company code. We have the bench segment, and in the bench segment we have the bench code field. You can see bench code field. And then we have this segment, another segment, project employee. This is our project employee. Okay. And in the project employee we have the parent project. This is our project. Okay. And in under this segment we have two field, project employee ID and project employee name. You can see here project employee ID and project employee name. Okay. And then we have the another segment. In this segment we have a bench employee. We have, this is bench employee, and this is the parent bench. So it is the parent for this segment. And we have also two field here, bench employee ID and bench employee name. Bench employee ID and bench employee name. And then we are giving what language we are using here, Cobol. Okay. And then PCB name. What is PCB name? CMP and PCB1 PSB name. PCB can be defined for each database, and it can be accessed by the application program. Each PCB corresponding block should be decoded in the application program's linkage section. Means like you have coded the PCB, so it should be mentioned into the linkage section, program communication block. So we say it program communication block. It means it should be mentioned into the linkage section. Next question is, what is the maximum length of the numeric data type? Maximum length of the numeric data type in Cobol. So maximum length, data type length, so it will be 18 byte. Okay. And it can be coded up to 18 digit in the picture close of 1918 using the default option. But if you want to extend it, you have to use the earth extend. So we can then use the 31 digits in the picture close. Thank you guys. That's all from my side. Please like the video and subscribe this channel for more new update.